Hi, my name is Steve Bowler, and in this video I'm going to be configuring some basic OSPF principles and just going over the foundations with OSPF. There's a lot to the protocol, and that's why it's used and implemented in a lot of networks worldwide. It's real scalable, and it's not vendor specific like EIGRP. You can only run on Cisco routers. But OSPF, you'll see you can run on pretty much any different vendor supports it. It can get pretty complicated because there's a lot of different things in OSPF, which makes it complicated, but at the same time makes it very scalable and very tunable. So what we're going to do here in this lab, I'm going to show you the basics of OSPF, how to get it running in your network, maybe how to do some authentication, router authentication in OSPF, and maybe I'll finish off and we'll just do some basic summarization in OSPF. Okay, so what you've seen here is we have area 0, which is router 3 and router 4. Router 3 is using its fast Ethernet 0.1 in area 0, and then its fast Ethernet 0.0 is in area 1, along with router 2 and router 1's fast Ethernet 0.0. So what we have in area 1, we have an Ethernet connection here. We're using the 192.168.0.0/29 network, and router 2 is going to be originating the 1 and 2 networks, and router 1 is going to be originating the 3 and 4 networks. And then what we're going to do is we're going to summarize on router 3 into area 0. We're going to summarize all those routes together. There's two different ways pretty much to do summarization within OSPF. You have the area range command, and then you have the summary address command. The summary address command is going to be used to summarize routes that are external to the OSPF routing domain, and then the area range command is used for internal routes within OSPF. So what we're going to be using, if you haven't guessed it, we're going to be using the area range command, because these networks are going to be originated in OSPF. We're going to advertise them into OSPF. So, okay, that's enough explanation, I guess, for now. Again, I haven't been doing the videos for about a month now. I've been on day shift for a little while, and I've been trying to get my other computer up and running, and I finally got it up and running, and I'm back into study mode. So I'm going to share some more videos with you guys, go over some OSPF, maybe some EIGRP, some redistribution, try to get into a little more of the topics that are involved in the CCIE routing and switching. Okay, so as you can see, we have all the routers started here. Okay. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go ahead and get into router 1. We're going to go ahead and set it up for OSPF. So let's go ahead here and get on the command line and start doing some configuration here. We're just going to create loopback 0 and 1 for those networks. So for here, we're just going to set the host name, and then what we'll do here is we'll go under line console 0, set the no exec timeout command, and then what we're doing is we're going to be running interface fast Ethernet 0.0, give it the IP address 192.168.0.1, and we're going to give it the /29, so it's going to be on the 248 network. Alright, so next we're going to do no shut on it, and we'll go ahead and we'll just do the interface configurations first. So I'm going to do the loopbacks. Alright, so let's go ahead here and we'll go ahead and interface loopback 0. We'll make loopback 0 the, let's see, I'm on router 1. Loopback 0 will give it the 3 network, so 192.168.3.1. Make that a slash. We'll make all these slash 24s. So we're going to go loopback 1. We'll give it 4.1. Okay, so that's good for now. We got the interfaces configured, and we're going to, I guess what we could do is go ahead and go into set up OSPF now. What we want to do to set up OSPF, if you just go into global config, type in router OSPF, then give it a process ID. We're going to give it the process ID of, we'll just give it 1. And what we'll do here is, now you can see we got a lot of commands we can do inside of OSPF. What we'll do is we're going to set up what area it's in. So we'll do the area command here at the top. And this is area 1, so we're going to do area 1. And then let's see here. I guess we don't need to do this just yet. I was going to set up some authentication, but let's stick to now. Let's just get these. What we need to do is get our interfaces advertised inside of OSPF, and the way we can do that is with the network command. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in here network, and then we'll put in 192.168. What we're going to do is advertise our fast Ethernet interface first, so that's going to be 0.1, and then as you can see here we got the wildcard bits, and what this will do is specify, like basically a mask within this network range, so we can specify, what interfaces we want advertised. What we're going to do is we're just going to advertise just this fast Ethernet interface. So what we're going to do is a wildcard of all zeros, and then here what we're going to do is set the area. Like for instance, to go back to this, if we put in here like 0.0.0.255, what this is going to do is advertise this whole 192.168.0 range, everything from 1 all the way up to 255, everything inside of there. It's going to try to find it on the router on any of the interfaces, and then it'll try to establish OSPF adjacencies across those. But what we want to do is we want to kind of lock down our OSPF configuration and just advertise the fast Ethernet 00 interface. So that's why we give it kind of like a host mask of all zeros. And as you can see, OSPF uses the wildcard bit mask, kind of like ACLs. So not really hard logic to understand here. So we're going to use network 192.168.0.1, then all zeros. Then as you can see here, here's where we specify the area. And as you can see here, if we go back to our drawing, we're in area 1 on router 1. So we're just going to put in here area 1 and hit enter. Okay. So now that that's done, what we can do is advertise our other networks in there. So we'll go back here. And as you can see here on router 1, the networks,